cycle from there.
Glasgow's a very university city, you know. After goes into that, it turns round. We'll park it here. These are the canals that used to come along. So one canal's higher, and one, you know, obviously it was just to drop the the barges, drop the barges. Yeah.
Real Victorian time.
They had a different one here, but this is probably 30 years old, 40 years old.
Oh.
They had a Victorian time one where they filled the water up, then they drained the water back into the canal. And
I guess the original version.
So they called them locks. Feat of engineering, they called it. The only people here today are the ducks. The only people here are the ducks. Electric. They've done a study and they said they need 2 nuclear power plants, 2, just to service the cars. If everybody went electric. William Wallace. Braveheart. You see
Braveheart, yes.
So we had, so many things easy. We have five James in a row.
Well, you know it's like.
That's probably the finest example of French Renaissance architecture you'll see anywhere in Scotland. You'd not be out of place in the Loire Valley, especially the Chateau de Blois. That's the town, that's the case of that. But you notice how the public said you can just see a lion in the crown, right up there. Simply and invented. So he points out what disease, typhoid. Then he says,
Built no shoes. I'll just stay here and read. Warm, but not hot. March. Yeah.
you don't like it.
I don't. Problems. When you get older, you have problems.
Is it simply crazy? Okay. Tea? Like a brown bread with it?
It's nasal. Sabi niya,
One out of every 5 Scots lives in Greater Glasgow, and Glaswegians are friendly and predictable.
Welcome on board our flight to Keflavik. When you have found your seat, please fasten your seatbelt. Thank you.